Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be talking about Pokemon. Yeah, I know, not common for me, but hey, that's how I am. I'm weird and I love weird things, and this has got to be the most messed up thing that I have ever heard about Pokemon. You ever heard of the story called Buried Alive and how it's made by creepypasta? But what if it was actually true? And not a story created by people with imaginations as creepy as mine, maybe even weirder. So, let's get into it. First off, I'm going to tell you the story of Buried Alive. The Buried Alive model, often referred to as its code, the Berryman script, was to be found on the final story of the Pokemon Tower, in what has now been replaced with the Marowak Ghost. According to the scripts assigned to it, the Buried Alive model was intended to be the boss of the tower. Once reaching the top floor, the following conversation would have taken place. "You're here. I'm trapped. And I'm lonely. So very lonely. Won't you join me?" After this, the battle would have been annotated. Once in battle view, the Buried Alive model appears to be a decaying human corpse attempting to crawl out of the ground. It has been programmed to have a Gengar, a Muck, and 2 white hands. Yes, the very hands that the little girl in Lavender Town has spoke of. Strangely enough, a protocol for the Buried Alive action after it was defeated were not written. In the case of the player defeating him, the game would freeze. However, a specific ending was written by an unknown programmer upon losing the battle. In this end, the Buried Alive was to have stated, "Finally, fresh meat," followed by several lines of gibberish. He was to have then dragged the player character into the ground surrounding him. The scene would finish with the typical game over screen. However, in the background, an image of the Buried Alive character devouring the player to have been shown. Technically, if you haven't figured it out yet, if you either win the game, you still lose. And if you lose the game, well, you still lose. So it really doesn't matter. Also, they've had some problems with the screen always freezing and stuff like that. So then they decided to replace the Buried Alive character with Marowak the Ghost. That was killed by Team Rocket. So yeah, that's the end of this story. I hope you enjoyed it. And have a very wonderful... What the